believe no more.
Nah, he don't believe no more.
Oh man.
Hey, especially when I said they asked me to go into slavery. That's why I want to read that dude around. Hey, that's why he said this is our hell.
And that's how I know he's a devil, because he knew how to navigate. As soon as we started to go to certain things, he would change the topic. That's how I knew.
Right.
They craft. Craft, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, man. The spirit out here, man.
Yeah.
We out here going hard for YAHAWASHI.
That's the only way to go. Go hard or go home.
I'm telling you.
Oh man. Listen, I ain't paying attention. If I can't multitask, but Esau Edom is
Hey, cause Esau is one track mind, man.
Hey, you get into Harvard and shit. You been exposed, Esau. You the basis of men, man.
Hey,
y'all was paying to get into Yale. You goddamn devils.
What they call
idiot mics.
He wanted your undivided attention towards the brother when he was reading, man.
Oh, you know it already? Oh, you ain't listening. I'll go get in trouble.
Hey, Esau is stupid, man. Hey, you Edomites, man. Hey, that's why the Lord. Hey, that's why it's amazing. The Lord is showing His power to us, man, because these are some damn fools, some bases. Like, their brain is like a fucking rock, man. That's crazy, boy. That's why you look and be like, this who the Lord put up over us? These motherfuckers.
Hey, I know. I think about it all the time. We work around you Edomites, man.
Right.
You guys are always the slowest motherfuckers. You guys aren't smart, man.
Gun.
And the Jake can come on the job and pick up real quick. Catch on.
Right.
Esau slow, man.
Yeah.
Even your boss be slow. He be slow as fuck, man. He be depending on you, leaning on you.
Hey, I'm telling you, for real, bro.
Esau, you through, man. You ain't got it. Damn, Esau.
Yeah, they lost, man. They out of here.
Got no salt, got no soul. Damn, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you might read that. A whole Matthew 5 and 14, man. Yeah, man, they don't got nothing, man. They don't even got no. They don't even got no pepper. They don't got nothing, man. Them motherfuckers got no flavor on nothing. Hey, when I told them straight up, hey, how y'all like y'all steaks? Steak tartare, medium rare, medium raw. You like, yeah. You sold your birthright for that same shit. Yeah, he told me, okay, yeah. We know you understand, bitch.
It's a matter of people, man. And
right.
Most things on the Jake, they always, I want my shit well done.
Right.
It's a matter of people, man. Separate.
Come on,
you can't make this shit up.
Hell no, you can't.
This is crazy, bro.
Let Jay see some blood in his steak. Hey, take this back to
I'm
the
telling you,
Wait,
take that bitch back, boy.
You gave me somebody else order.
You gave me that white guy over there. I can look at it now.
Yeah, for real. Hey, Billy, this yours? Yeah.
I'm talking no, I don't want my burger raw. Nothing, bitch. I want my burger everything well done.
Never understood that, man.
And then they always say, oh, well, it's going to be a little dry. Bring me my shit well done, man.
We got A1 steak sauce.
I'm telling you, for real.
Hey, that's what's on the
Oh, yeah. I always tell them, hey, could you tell the cook to put some seasoning on my shit? Straight up.
That's another thing. Y'all food is so bland. Everything about y'all.
Everything, man.
Yeah, they just ain't right, bro. They just ain't right.
He said they don't like white people. He said their group doesn't like white people.
Who said that? Hey, and I'm gonna clarify this, man, because he asked the brother, do we hate white people? We don't hate white people, we don't hate black people, man. It's a spiritual thing.
Right.
We're not white, nobody's black.
Right.
Now, do we hate the Edomites? You damn right.
You damn right we do.
Because we hate nationality. We hate color. This is not a color thing, man. You want to put us in this little fucking box so you can label us terrorists and black supremacists. We're not none of that, man.
Hey, that's beautiful you said that, because I should have said no. I love white. Because it tell you in Revelation that we're gonna be purified. We're gonna tell you, the scripture tell you that we're gonna be purified and made white.
Woo!
Hey, no, I don't hate white. I hate red though. I wasn't thinking about saying that then, bro.
And when you look at all these movies, red is not a good thing. Red means like
power.
Shit,
it says power too. That's why most of the cars come out the car lot, the red color on them, they're more expensive. And the value be up on them higher if it's red.
Like Apostle, I think GABAR brought out.
Red mean power.
Crimson is red, right?
Right, con.
Yeah.
That's where a crime family. Yeah. The first crime family are the boys years.
God.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
The Corleones. Don Corleone. Yeah, man.
Let me bring you call it.
Yeah.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
Right.
It is thenceforth good for nothing. Wow.
And that's Esau.
Good for nothing.
They're good for nothing, man.
Wow.
Esau, Edom, the so-called white man is good for nothing, man. They have no salt, no flavor. Go ahead,
Wow. You're absolutely right. They're bland.
They bland.
Wow. Wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men.
That's a loud word. What does Edomite said? Why y'all out here? Cause we the light of the world.
They hurt, bro.
Dummy. That's why we out here.
They hurt. They see all the camps. They want us to stop prophesying, man.
Right, man.
Great fear fell upon it, man.
That's why I want to bring that out too. When he said, why y'all out here?
Yeah.
I was finna bring that out too.
Bring fear into your heart.
But I was trying to get him cause I know you weren't gonna be here that long. Oh, his demon came up. She was trying to save his ass. Baby, listen. I done seen them on YouTube before. They finna destroy your ass. You better come on.
Bodies on them.
Yeah, they got a few bodies on them. You better leave them alone. Straight up.
See a couple of Edomites get cut up when they ran up on them. Left dripping. Yeah, man. That's the thing, man. I just clarifying Edomites, man, because people. They always think it got something to do with color. It ain't nothing to do with color. This is all spiritual.
And then hold the one in Revelation 11 and 12. 11 and 11.
All spiritual.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey man, Job 38 and 3, the Lord say, gird up your loins like a man, I demand of thee, man. That's what we out here doing. We got our loins girded, man.
Judgment tonight. Go ahead, get the camera. Get the camera on there. Some judgment taking place tonight.
Yeah, you got judgment going across the street.
Somebody about to get carted out on the stroller.
Somebody coming out. The Lord say, gird up your loins like a man. That's what we out here doing, man. This ain't no effeminate. This ain't no emotions. We out here with our loins girded, man. Ready to go to war for Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, man. Any Edomite come up here with the madness, we cutting them with the scriptures. Humbly, man. Any 2/3 come up here with the madness, we cutting them with the scriptures. Humbly, man. Thus saith the Lord, man. Go ahead, you got a precept?
Hey, that's the spirit. You already got the ambulance waiting for them when they come up.
Right.
After we cut them up, they gonna roll them out of here.
Straight up. Done.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors.
And who afflicted us? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for.
Amen. Oh, you can keep reading on that too, bro. But that go in. Read a couple more verses.
Verse 3. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
And that's what these Edomites saying right now, man. But they're going to say it more when Jacob trouble hit. Because Jacob trouble ain't only just going to affect Israel, the 2/3. It's going to affect these Edomites as well, man. And all these other heathen nations. Go ahead.
I'm going to say this. The Lord said we're fishers, then we're going to be hunting, man.
Come.
We're really going to say it when we hunting your ass.
Come. Yep.
Okay?
Oh, and the chariot. Revelation 11, it tell you that the enemy beheld them, man. And they saw them when they get taken. We get Lord willing, we get taken up. Our enemy's gonna be held us, man. Go ahead.
Verse 3, and they repented and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometime in derision,
Right.
and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor.
Right.
How is he numbered among the children of Yahawah?
They talking about the Israelites, man. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. How are you numbered amongst the children of Yahawah, man? Go ahead.
How is he? We fools accounted his life madness.
Hey, you Edomites gonna say this? We fools.
Hey, the scripture says, surely we have inherited lies.
Right. Right.
We fools.
Jeremiah 16:19. Right.
Forefathers lied to us.
Right, man. Talking about we was the chosen people of the Lord.
Hey, that's
We the
exactly
servants
what
of the
this
Lord.
guy's saying, bro.
We're gonna be servants.
He gonna say that, bro.
Good.
Why did I tell him to stop preaching?
Yeah.
I should have asked him to have mercy on me in the
Yeah.
We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of Yahawah, and his lot is among the saints?
Right. Because Israel is the saints, man. That's Psalm 50 and 5, Psalm 148 and 14. The saints are the Israelites, man. Not the church of the Latter-day Saints.
And I always say this, brothers, like I always say, like you told Daniel, stand in your lot. That's what he just said. His lot is among the saints.
Right, man.
Because we keep coming back in the same lot. The spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophet.
Go ahead, a little more on that.
Verse 6, therefore have we erred from the way of the truth.
Right. Right. Go ahead.
And we messed up.
We have been had.
We erred not knowing the scriptures. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us.
See? See what I'm saying? They don't understand nothing. The wicked will not understand.
The wicked shall do wickedly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's beautiful. You can read that over one more time.
Verse 6. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 6. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us.
See? The sun of righteousness rose not upon us. So when you go to Psalm chapter 50, it said they thought that the Lord was altogether like them. But they'll tell you right there that they don't understand, man.
Hey, that was super important too. So what is that? That's very important, man. Yeah.
Exactly.
The mark of the beast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, what is that? Wow.
That's how out of the loop people are,
Hey,
man.
they do not
That's how
consider.
out of the loop.
Wow. Hey, verse 7. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness
Look.
and destruction.
Look, that's Esau.
And 2/3.
And
That's what they're doing
2/3,
right
yeah.
now. They're wearying themselves in wickedness. They consume with doing wickedness.
Come on, man. That's beautiful, man.
We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts where they lay no way. But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it.
See? And what the Lord said, he had laid Esau heritage waste.
Laid his heritage waste.
If they ain't talking about Esau, who the hell they talking about?
That's Esau all day.
All day. All day.
Bring that out, Revelations 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahawah entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Hey, he brought it out earlier. These words are life. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This sound doctrine. Okay?
Holy Ezekiel 37:10.
See how everything comes full circle? Because we have the proper understanding. Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. This thing is simple, man. It's not rocket science.
It's Ezekiel 37 and verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived.
Hey, Slocky. So like we said before, this isn't our doing, man. We were commanded. The Lord said, the Lord governs our steps, orders our steps. How can a man that understand his ways?
Right. Proverbs 20:24.
Of the Lord.
Going is of the Lord.
Okay? The Lord commands us, man. This isn't, you understand, you got it, bro. Get it?
Ezekiel 37 and 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
Right. That was the point.
And I can say this. Why did they stand and live? Because these are our words. These are the Yahawashim, Yahawashi's words. We're not coming out of our own mind. You see?
An exceeding great army.
That's why you see camps everywhere, man.
Camps everywhere.
Proverbs 20:24. Man goings are of the Lord Yahawah. How can a man then understand his own way? And this is Proverbs 16 and 9. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord Yahawah directeth his steps. Yeah, man. So that exceeding great army, man. Oh, Isaiah 44, man. That's another exceeding great army precept. But go ahead, read your precept, Bob.
This goes to the point where he was saying that these are not our words, the words of the Lord. This Jeremiah 1, we start at verse 7. But the Lord said unto me, say not I am a child,
Right.
for I shall go to all that for you, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee.
Right.
And whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord. Yahawah by Shai. But then Yahawah put forth his hand and touched my mouth, and the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. So the Most High has put his words in our mouth through the scriptures, through the Holy Spirit.
And I got a precept on that. This is 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. It reads, when I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. So hey, if the Lord give you something to speak, you're not speaking it of a child like Jeremiah thought. Jeremiah didn't understand, all he knew that he was a child. Well, the Lord considered his ass was a man. Straight up. That's why Job 38 and 3 say, gird up your loins like a man. The Lord ain't finna see you nowhere speaking like a little child, man. If the Lord seen you somewhere, hey, look at David. David went and slayed Goliath quick. Go ahead, Al.
Isaiah chapter 44, verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant,
Right.
and Yasharallah, whom I have chosen.
Done.
Thus saith the Lord, Yahawah, that made thee, and formed thee from the womb,
Right.
which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou Jeshurun, whom I have chosen.
When you look up Jeshurun, it say Yashar, which is he prince. Go ahead.
For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty,
Right, that's the elect, man. Go ahead.
and floods upon the dry ground.
Right.
Hey, we in the valley of dry bones.
That's the
man.
exceeding great army, right?
Yeah,
Right.
We can't do that. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground.
That's that living water.
God. Hey, it even explains it.
God.
I will pour my spirit. That's
Right.
the water, the life.
Right.
The Rakah Kodash.
Right, man. Right.
I will pour my spirit upon thy seed.
Right.
Whose seed?
That's-
Context, Jacob.
Jeshurun, yeah.
Yet, verse 1, yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant. Wow. I will pour my spirit, verse 3, I will pour my spirit upon thy seed and my blessing upon thy offspring.
That's the elect of Israel, man. That next line cold. That's the one I wanted.
Verse 4, and they shall spring up as among the grass.
That's talking about the camps. The camps springing up everywhere. Because he done poured his spirit out.
Hey, and the grass is the people, man.
The grass, right. It's springing up, man.
Oh,
Yeah, finish that. They let it
I'm almost gonna slap you.
You good, you good.
And they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the water courses.
And that's the point, man. That's why these camps everywhere, because the Lord poured his spirit out and they springing up everywhere, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Everywhere.
Hey,
That exceedingly great army.
You got it. Before you say that, I was just thinking, right? He poured out his spirit, the water, right? You know, like how Tupac said the roads and the concrete.
Concrete, yeah.
If we're on the highways and the, you know, you get what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
water
man.
is what's making it spring up.
Right.
All over the place.
Right. On the concrete.
On the concrete.
Woo!
Like the weeds.
Straight out of the pavement, goddamn.
God. Look at that.
And that's beautiful.
Hey, this is Romans 9 and 11. It says, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil,
Right.
that the purpose of Yahawah.
Talk about Esau and Jacob, two manner of people separated.
Right. And that's that cut. That's that cut that the Edomite used on that video. The two Edomites talking about, why did God say he hate Esau and love Jacob? That's a cut. He said for the children being not yet born, I chose Esau to be Esau. I chose Jacob to be Jacob.
I'm gonna go from the top. For the not Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahawah according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. So we out here not of anything that we did. Yahawah calling.
Right.
That's why we here.
So that his purpose can stand.
And then I'm gonna jump down to 16. So then it is not of him that willeth,
Right.
nor of him that runneth, but of Yahawah that showeth mercy.
Right, man. This is the Lord's will. This is the Lord's movie. This is the Lord's plan, man.
Hey, I'm gonna say this so you can watch all the videos you want. Because some of you scoffers watch more GMS videos than us. And we in GMS. And y'all
I'm
watch
telling you.
every video.
Every
And
video.
you still can't receive it.
Still can't get
Because
it.
it's up to Yahawah.
God.
You can read the scriptures till you blue in the face, man. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you.
John 15 and 16. I have chosen you. You do not choose me, man. Yeah. That's beautiful, man.
If I had a mic, I'd drop it right now.
Yeah,
That's
this is,
beautiful right there.
This is St. John chapter 3, verse 27. John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven. So you can't get this truth, man, unless the Lord wants you to have it. You can't wake up and say, oh, like, you know, you got these Jesus free already talking about, yeah, I gave my life over to the Lord and I found Jesus today. No.
Motherfucker, was he looking for you?
No. You ain't found
Jesus.
nothing.
Was he looking for you?
God. Especially you Edomites.
And I'm going to say, like we said before, you don't find Yahawashi, he finds you.
God, every time, man. Every time. Hey,
These people are through, man.
they gone, man.
They don't even have the spirit of them to fight or argue no more. They just look at us and keep pushing. Oh, them again.
Hey, they are gone.
I got a quick precept. It's just real quick.
What's up? Bring it out.
This is James 1 and 18. Of his own will begot he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures.
Beautiful. Hey, the first fruits. Matter of fact, let me read that. Let's read it. Let's read about the first fruits. This is Ephesians chapter 1. Start at verse 4. According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by YAHAWASHI to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
His will.
That's cool that you said that, right? Because a lot of people always, they look at us and they say, you just niggas, man. Because we're in the flesh, we go off, we sin sometimes, it is what it is.
Right.
Nobody's perfect. But the Lord just said what? Read that over. No blame, right? Read that over.
Ephesians chapter 1, verse 5. Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by YAHAWASHI to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
It's his will, man. It is what it is. The Lord said with his penny, is it not his damn penny to do what he wants?
Right.
He predestined us from the beginning.
Right.
He pardoned us, whether you like it or not, man.
Good.
It is what it is.
Good. It is what it is,
The
man.
Lord said, be ye perfect as I am. So we are perfect, man. Lord's willing to keep it going.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 1. Be ye followers of me, even as I also of Hamashiach. So we are here. Oh, this is Matthew chapter 10. Matthew 10 and verse 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. Verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. So the Lord tell you in Luke that he that taketh his cross and follow after the Lord, them will be his disciples, man. Them shall sit with him in the kingdom, man. Be ye followers of Yahawashi, man. Paul said, be ye followers of me as I am of Yahawashi, man. Meaning, Judges 5 and 11 said we are rehearsing the righteous acts of the Lord, man. That meaning to become perfect, man. That's what we fighting for. To become perfect so we can get the kingdom of heaven, so we can rule this wicked ass kingdom. Oh, damn. And righteousness. My shit all fucked up.
Know where everything at.
I gotta work this shit out again.
I got a quick brief. This is Psalms chapter 32, verse 1. Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. Blessed is the man unto whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity, and in whom spirit there is no guile.
Son.
That's beautiful right there.
I jump down to verse 5. I acknowledge my sin unto thee, and mine iniquity have I not hid. I said, I will confess my transgressions unto the Lord, and thou forgavest the iniquity of my sin. Salah. So like I said, basically like I was saying before, we are perfect, Lord's willing, we keep enduring to the end. All right? Your sins are covered as long as you keep, pushing this truth, doing what you're supposed to do. The moment you take your hand from the plow and you look back, you're not fit for the kingdom. Your sins are no longer covered anymore. You look back, you're going to turn into a pillar of salt like Lot's wife. If you can receive it.
Gotta research back here real quick. This is Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 6. Chapter 6, verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints, and for me that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak.
He said that twice. Boldly. Boldly. Like Yahawashi said, they were like, what? Who is it that speaks with such authority?
Right.
We're supposed to be bold, man. Like when that Edomite, man, we the teachers, man. We are the prophets, whether you like it or not. You know? You gotta carry yourself sometimes with that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, why wouldn't you when you speak in truth? You're supposed to be bold when you know you're right.
Yeah, these
plain
people,
and simple.
These people know nothing, man. They are beneath us. We are from above, they are from below.
Plain and simple.
Oh, that's good.
No, I just.
I want to get that word. That's a good word. Perseverance.
And I say this also, we speak boldly also because we have faith, man. We have faith in the things that we speak, knowing that they're gonna come to pass, man. So that's another reason why we out here boldly for Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, because we truly believe in them. And if you go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, we believe, yeah, but we really know, man. You know, at the end of the day, we know. We know for sure what's gonna happen.
We know. I couldn't say it better myself. We know.
The scripture the brother brought out, he brought out the word perseverance. You know me, I like to look words up. Perseverance, persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. So like the Lord said, though it tarry, wait for it. Though you catch in hell, be persistent. Keep pushing. Is that over?
Praying, Ephesians 6 and 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance.
Watching their often with all perseverance. So watching persistently, despite the difficulty.
Oh, where we going?
What's up, Rob?
Hey, speaking of
the what? Hey, look, come here. Read that over. Perfect. You can't make this shit up, man. Perseverance, persistence in doing something despite difficulty. It's 11:12 p.m. This brother just got off work, and he came right out here, man. That's persistence. I mean, perseverance. Read that over.
Ephesians 6 and 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel.
And I bet you he's gonna come up and open his mouth boldly. That's what he about to do. He about to go to work, man. You see him putting on his garment. Man, you can't make this stuff up, man.
So
Oh, you got a new garment.
we talking about perseverance.
Hey, Slocky, did I welcome you in good? Come on, jump in, huh? Get in here, man. Get your sport money, huh?
Yeah. I say, on my page just got it. I kind of got excited, so put my page back.
My voice is louder. Go ahead, huh? Get in where you finish, huh?
Perseverance.
It's Ephesians chapter 6, verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel.
And that show you that Yahawah Yahawashi got to give you the Spirit to do this, man. That's why you have the believers.
He wasn't here. This is what we've been talking about all night. You can't make this shit up, man.
That's why you have the believers, and then you have the laborers. That's why Yahawashi said that the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Because the Lord got to give you that utterance, man. If the Lord don't give it to you, you're not going to have it. And if you don't have it, it's just not for you. You know, but the Lord is going to bless his men with a spirit of perseverance. Because each and every brother, no matter what they go through throughout the week, they always find themselves on the highways and hedges on Saturdays doing the work of YAHAWASHI. You could be doing many things like these sheeple, man. But through the spirit of power, YAHAWASHI, we're out here to proclaim the judgment. And that utterance has to be given by YAHAWASHI. It has to be sanctioned. That's what when you're going to sanctify, which means separated. You have to be sanctioned to do this work, man.
Hey, you got to be ordained. Right?
And that ordained goes back into the word order. When you go into ordained.
Hey, the Lord said he was going to set us in order
before their eyes, man. And that's what you have going on right now on the highways and hedges across the globe, man. Camps are popping up everywhere across the globe, man, and it's not by accident. In the midst of all of this turmoil, the Lord is separating the cream of the crop of the nation of Israel, of his chosen nation, man. These people were given unto folly. The Lord gave them unto the lust of their own hearts. This is what they desired to do, and the Lord is going to collect on that payment. He just fronted them an opportunity to enjoy themselves in wickedness. But best believe the Lord is coming back to collect. That's the time that we're living in now, man. You had that shooting. Y'all brothers went into that?
No, we ain't got
that shooting in New Zealand where that so-called white supremacists went in there and shot 49 people in a mosque. And he did a point of view GoPro camera live stream of the whole event. But they'll call you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans the real criminals. They'll stockpile a jailhouse with you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And when they walk up in a church or a mosque and kill massive amounts of people, they say it's blamed on a mental disorder, a health issue. Or they'll say it's a lone gunman. So they don't have to tie all of these separate acts into their nation. Meanwhile, you Negroes get labeled and stereotyped everywhere you go. But when you do the same thing to the so-called white man, they say no, they look at themselves as individuals, man. Well, the Lord is going to cash in on them as a nation of people.
I got a quick brief because you brought up that shooter, right? It was like, wasn't it like last month some other dude was in a Navy or some shit on the Coast Guard?
Yeah, he was plotting
and I did a video on it, man. Esau Edom is losing his shit, man. They starting to consider. You 2/3 are not considering.
Right.
But Esau Edom, we watch all the videos and you best believe he's watching and considering. Okay? I got a quick script.
And he knows he's losing, man. That's why you see these red hats, these MAGA hats. Because they see that they're losing, man. They recognize that they're losing at an alarming rate. Their country no longer looks like what they deem as acceptable, man. That's why all of these white supremacists, they always look for what they call it, a white ethno-state. Somewhere where they can tell all you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all you other nations to stay out, this is our land. Even though they stole everything they got, man.
This is Job chapter 18, verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out. And who is the wicked? Esau Edom. They're the border of wickedness. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
And he losing that shine now, man. That's why he got to go to desperate measures. He got to take desperate measures, man. Because he's losing this battle of supremacy, man.
He's a carnal man. He's not spiritual. So he's going to resort back to the only thing he knows how to do is to be carnal and pick up that sword.
He's about to put the suit up and pick up the gun.
That's his gift.
That's what he knows, man.
He wields it real good.
When diplomacy don't work, he pull out that sword. 10 times out of 10, man. You got it, brother.
Verse 6. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down.
And his own counsel is casting him down as we speak, man. And it's coming from all sides. They're not having birth, they're not having babies as quick as they're dying. The country is being populated by a nation that no longer looks like them. the nations that were at peace with them have set up a trap for them, man. Then their adversaries, the Russians, China, Iran, all of these nations are finally starting to close in. China and Russia are making deals. All these other smaller countries have defense contracts with Russia as opposed to America because they see to come up. All of these things are a product of this man's own counsel because he set up the UN, he set up the EU, and all of these systems were used to cast him down in his own counsel, man. You got it, bro.
Verse 8, for he is cast into a net by his own feet, like the brother just said. All those things he set up. He set up EU. He set up NATO. It's his own net. For he is, Job 18:8, for he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. The jinn shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him.
And that's why you see the reaction that you see now, man. Because the walls are starting to close in,
I would
man.
slock it, brother. That's exactly what I was waiting to bring out. The walls are closing in on him, bro.
The walls are closing in, man. Because you founded a place on bloodshed and murder, and now it's all coming back to roost, man.
You about to reap what you sowed.
And they say that in the world. What goes around does what? It comes back around. Now you see that starting to play out, man.
And it's like with any piece. When you back it into a corner,
right?
What else is it gonna do?
Right.
And that's what Esau Edom is feeling right now, man.
And that's why the Bible prophesies of much bloodshed coming in this time, man. Because it's gonna come from race riots within this country. It's gonna come from EU and NATO allies turning against America. It's gonna come from Russia and China and the World War III that's to come. So from any way and any angle, it's gonna be bloodshed out here, man. All of that Instagram, Snapchat folly is gonna be put to an end, because you're gonna be looking to feed your family. It don't matter. The Lord said that. What if some do not believe, man? The Lord said bloodshed was is how He was gonna end this age, man. That's why it's realized as the second death, man. In the first death, the Lord killed the entire planet and kept 8 people, man. Matter of fact, you got a brief? Bring it out.
The Psalms 9:16. The Lord, YAHAWASHI, is known by his judgment, by the judgment.
That's beautiful.
Which he executed.
And the Lord is known by the judgments. Every day you wake up, the Lord is known by the judgments that's playing out. If a plane fell out the sky like it did last week, the Lord did that, man. If somebody run up in a mosque and kill 49 or 50 people, the Lord did that, man. It said there were spirits that be created for vengeance, man. And it's only gonna get worse, man. Because as we speak, this world is moving farther away from YAHAWASHI, man. And that can only equal up to one thing, and that's judgment. You got it, brother.
Going to continue. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands.
Right.
Salah. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forgot power.
And that's why Esau's catching hell, literally. Because the wicked is being turned into hell, man. The hell that they've been putting on the planet is coming back on them, man. Rebound, baby.
All the nations. All the nations. Not just Esau either. Because you other nations are confederate with Esau, man. You take that crafty counsel.
Well, and that's beautiful that you brought that out, because the Lord allowed Esau to turn on them first. Ishmael is a perfect example of that. Ishmael was doing what? He was taking weapons from the U.S. to fight the other Edomites. And now he did what? He turned on them, and then they turned on him. So he went from out there, Esau, Edom is out there fighting Ishmaelites, and they got sweatpants and AK-47, and they dropping hella bombs on Ishmael. But Ishmael made a deal with the devil. Would you pity a charmer that was bitten by a snake? Hell no. Everything that's happening in Ishmael is a product of Ishmael's own wickedness. Just like Ham. Ham is over there starving and catching hell because of the deal he made to bring us over here. So it's all happening in the Lord's plan, and He's using every tool possible to bring judgment. And that's the time we live in, judgment, man. All of these women walking around all free. All of this Instagram folly, all of this women worship, it's gonna go to an end, man.
Yeah.
And these women ain't gonna be out here in the streets like this, man. If they are, they're gonna be selling that box for a box dinner, man.
One of them dumb Trump box dinners with the messed up biscuits.
They're gonna sell that bird box for some water, man. That's the time we coming into, man. Jake not prepared for that, man. Neither is the rest of this world, man. Esau's trying to get himself prepared, but even his counsel's not gonna work, man. Because you reap what you sow, man. What goes around is coming right back around, baby. You got it, brother.
For the needy shall not always be forgotten. This expectation of the poor shall not perish forever.
Right. Ooh, that's beautiful. The expectation of the poor. Read it one more time, brother.
Psalms 9 and verse 19. Verse 18. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever.
Now hold that. Grab Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Because who's the rich and who's the poor? Who's the poor? Come on, man. And YAHAWASHI is bringing it out, man. That's why everything's being realized in this day and age now, man. The precepts, the prayers that King David was saying in the land of Israel thousands of years ago, they're being realized right now, man. Yeah. 10 and 6. And then hold what you had, brother. Matter of fact, one more time.
Psalms chapter 9, verse 16.
No, just that one part.
Psalms 9 and 18. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever.
All right.
He says, Ecclesiastes 10 and 6, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
And we're in a low place because we're poor, man. We're the poor and the needy that YAHAWASHI is speaking on, man. And our expectation is not going to fail in this day and age, man. The Lord is about to judge this world with great judgment.
It's 2 more verses. Verse 19. Arise, O YAHAWASHI, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, YAHAWASHI, that the nations may know themselves to be but men.
Exactly. That the nations may know themselves to be but men. But what did the Lord say about our nation? Get up, Psalm 82 and 6. Because the Lord, there's a distinction. There's 3 classes of men. You got the sons of men, you got the wicked, and you have what? The sons of God, man.
Psalms 82 and 6. I removed his shoulder from the burden. His hands were delivered from the pot. Thou callest in trouble, and I delivered thee. I answered thee in the secret place of thunder. Psalms 82 and 6. I have said, ye are God, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
And when you go into the word children in there in the Hebrew, it's bond. Meaning all of you are sons of the Most High, man. Talking to the nation of Israel, man. But the Lord, just like the brother brought out in Psalms the 9th chapter, these nations are going to know that they are but men. And that they have no power. They have no saving salvation or power that exists in the heavens, man. Their power is Satan, man. And he works for the power that chose the nation of Israel, man. You have one?
Jeremiah chapter 51, I started at 50. Jeremiah 51 and 5. For Israel, for Yasharallah, has not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of the Lord of hosts, YAHAWASHI. Though their lands were filled with the sin against the Holy One of Yasharallah. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that hath made all the earth drunken. the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
And Babylon represents America, man. And now the nations are mad, man, because they've taken on this philosophy and they found out that this philosophy doesn't benefit their nation, man. So now they're gonna come down with great wrath, man, because you reap what you sow, man. You reap what you sow. It ain't no other way around that, man. That's why it's called the Lord's vengeance. Because what you've done on the planet is about to come back upon you, man. That's why I said, for the violence against our brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. It's going to cover Esau, Edom, and the rest of the nations, man. Because they sat by idol and they were accessories to the fact, man. So the Lord's about to judge his whole world.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 2.